My internal temperature is beginning to drop. I'm back home and cool. I was going to bring some bamboo. There was a lush bamboo forest with the leaves. It was very nice. It was mystical. I got in there and I took some film. You know, it was beautiful and all. I'll show it. I'll put it in here. Why not? Put it in here. Share with others. My friend Amanda Panda. I just wanted to see if she would have some. Maybe she would like to eat some bamboo. Bamboo is a wonderful plant. Sometimes you have some. Sometimes it's just growing. If it starts growing, it might just keep going. I tried to grow some down at the bottom. I couldn't do it. We got a big ass flood and it took it out. Probably a good thing. Probably actually a good thing. It would have took all. I don't know if that's such a great idea. It is pretty cool stuff though. I like bamboo. I didn't like it when I was hearing my ex say that I choked her out with it. I thought that was inappropriate. I had a stick of bamboo that I brought from up at work, and it was in the little space between the refrigerator and the wall at the apartment over there. And I did take it out that day, but I just didn't choke anybody in the throat with it. That always stood out to me as such a strange thing to say. Your hair's all fucked up. You look like Hitler. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you say 20 foot. I can't. I don't speak German. I only speak German in the woods. Don't ask me about that. So, I guess the way it's going to go now, with all the advanced moves. Hold on, I have to pee in my shower because I can't pee it. I mean, I rinse it out. Don't worry. I just got to use I have a giant urinal. It's called my shower. You just run the water after you pee and it's fine. If you're in poverty and you can't use your toilet because it's so clogged and doesn't flush, because your father's missing set of keys is somewhere in the little swivel, you wouldn't want to put toilet paper in that motherfucker anyway. It would be much. You just have to also use your giant urinal as a bidet and clean that ass. Now, a lot of people are not used to that. I mean, it's a lot nicer when you can squirt the nice water up your butt like the actual thing does. And if you don't have to like use the nozzle and do all that, of course it's nice. But we have I put the long thing on there. Now I learned something today. I've been trying to get back into the Tai Chi shit. I've been listening to the Man Tai Chi book and it's great. This is what the heat and the weather does. It starts to make your natural getting older skin appear. Now, they said that cactuses are not good for your meditated energy. I was like, are you kidding me? I don't know why why would that be? And it says, if you would like to find out about a plant's energy, positive energies can be felt with this hand. So you stand back, put it out, and feel for positive energies. If you find them, put them inside the body. Not getting anything. Take your rings off. Usually if you're going to do something like that, take your fucking rings off your fingers. Okay? Generally, metal's not good for your anything. Unless it's gold or silver. Well, if you got the shungite, that helps. Oh, so this is not good for my energy. I thought we were friends. Then it says, send that out of the body. Get out. Get out of my house, out of my yard too, son of a bitch. Okay, well, you learn something new every day. Thanks, Panda. You trying to sabotage me? Fuck. I guess it does go outside now and then. Shit. It doesn't say that the cactuses are evil. It just says that they're going to fuck with your energy. That makes sense, to some degree. But this is a little furry cactus. I thought, with the little hairs and shit, maybe we could be friends. If not, if he's fucking up my energy, you can't. I mean, we can still be friends. I just don't want his negative energy fucking my shit up. So he's gonna have to go outside. Other things like that, And look, don't just decide on your own. Some other shit. I don't think that's right. We humans do that a lot. You notice that? You find out something that maybe you like, do, have, know, or whatever. You might find it's wrong, bad, not good, or incorrect, and we try to act like it is correct because we don't want to have to correct ourselves or maybe change. There's a lot of things that aren't very good for me that I like. Fuck women. No, I'm trying not to be silly. I have been getting the downloads. And the part of my mind and memory complex shit is starting to wake up and remembering things about myself that should be useful. I'm getting some very interesting and disturbing things about what I need to do in regards to my framery that I didn't expect. I know we've been in the condition for a long time. This is true. There's no reason. I mean, now think about this for a second. If you look up at the stars, those two bright ass sons of bitches, old Mr. Jupiter and his daughter Venus, that's the pillar of mercy, and it's in Gemini. Gemini's think. That's all we can do down here is think. When the golden age comes, come on. When you don't have to think about something to get the answer, I'm not saying thinking's bad. Hear me out. It's the I know. For Aquarius, the age of Aquarius, it's know. To know something is not to think about it. I mean, you know something. I know that this is my comb. I don't have to think about it. I know it's on the floor. I thought about putting it on there, but now I know it's there. So a lot of things that we think we've been thinking that we know, and we portray to know, and we want to know, we don't. You have to be okay with that. And things that I've been thinking about, wanting to know, considering, pondering, I don't know yet. But it's starting to clear up. And things that are my soul knows or has known, the knowing of my soul deeper inside is starting to be clear. Like I know. But I'm getting I'm getting guidance that must have been put there for this time. Because I got some interesting things going on, at least with the family and the ex. And I think creator, higher self, whatever it was that guided me took me through my stuff with text messaging the ex, had me sacrifice all the things I didn't want to have to share with her that would specifically could be given to her that I didn't want to let it go, and I wouldn't have any fucking more fear about it. I could not be afraid and live into fear. It took a great weight off of me. I didn't plan to do it. I didn't have any intent to do that. But when it started to happen, and it was like I was riding in like a giant version of my dad. So it felt like my dad because of the pocket of his shirt. It felt like I was in his little shirt pocket, and I was in a giant shirt pocket. And it was kind of scary because it wasn't something that I really wanted to do. But when you're getting information from your either higher self or your spirit, especially if you're getting commands. And in the past, I did get commands. One time I got a very horrible encounter with something that I call the presence. And when the presence appears, there is a natural reaction to it, like it's a burning fire. It doesn't look like that, but it's a terror, something terrifying. And everyone will like look away and look down. You can't look at it. You would die. I think that's what people are calling Yahweh. And you know, I think that's the Old Testament God. I don't think that's a God at all. I think that's an Archon, a Orion Crusader, negative, higher density being. I definitely for a long time was running shit, especially in the I believe in God people shit. And I don't think on a normal sunny day that guy has to do what he did to me, because I was very well aware of what it was. The presence. It was terrifying. And then there was this is before I left my job. I didn't want to quit my job when I was doing sheet metal work. I was told I had to quit by the appearance of the presence on the Red River. And although I couldn't see the presence, I shielded myself from it. And then there was an appearance of this, almost like a 9-foot tall, red, like muscle-bound kind of giant-looking guy. And he had a scroll, and he unrolled that scroll, and he says, if you stay here, you will die. You need to go home. And then I saw these chains come out of the river, get him in the 4 points of his wrists and his ankles, and yanked the fuck out of his ass. He got yanked the fuck into the wall. It was scary as shit. I went to the hotel from there. I went and got my stuff, and I left. When the presence appears to you, and Christians, listen to this, because this is your God. This is what your God is. This is your God. You're worshiping a devil. I don't know, whatever it is, it's not God. That Yahweh thing, that's not God. That is not God. I don't know what it is. I got some clues. It's not God. But to the Christians who think, and the Jews that worship Yod Hey Vav Hey, that's what it is. That's why it's terror. Do you think the real God would be terrifying like that? I don't know. I think it's real weird because, like, these things are all happening now, and it's good because they're supposed to be now. And one of them, mind you, on the tree of life, the pillar of mercy, Jupiter on the top, Venus on the bottom, makes the whole pillar. Well, it's Hokmah is the tip top. That's the constellations, Maslow, they call it. And the pillar of severity, other side, Saturn and Mars, a little bit of Mercury. Now, remember how fucking severe was that Mercury retrograde? For me, it was pretty fucking severe. Every fucking communication was getting scrambled. Every fucking need to make a fucking communication, phones off, problems. And normally it doesn't bother me that much. Let me tell you, it bothered me this time around. It was a motherfucker. Oh, I got something for you. Hey, I got a little youngster roach on my new yellow lighter. Oh, don't go too far, buddy. I got something for you, ass. It's $160 to get Exterminator. You know. Or you can do it yourself. You just won't never get it actually done. We tried a lot of things. The last time me and my dad, we fogged. You know. We stayed out on the front porch for 4 fucking hours. Put those things 3, 1 at the end, 1 in the end, 1 in the middle, maybe more. And came back in here, not a fucking roach died. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what? That has never happened. I don't know what the fuck kind of dud bunk ass shit we got. I'm not going to fog ever again. I mean, there's probably better ways, but I don't know. I just turned my phone back on. I'm trying to cool off a little bit, and then I'm going to resume my business associations. I think the guy that I'm working for is the one that's using the drop-in camera thing on my. It shouldn't be on my phone, but I guess it's okay because we're both on the same team on this regards, unless he's some sort of fucking dark agent or some shit. Now I'd rather him be doing that since he sent me some stuff and it's his stuff. It's not my stuff. So I kind of expect somebody to be looking at me. It's okay. I mean, whatever. The government, I kind of expect them to do that. But if you watch me when I play with my wiener, you're a fucking fag. And I'd like you to stop doing that. But if you want to, go ahead. But you're a creep. There we go. All right. Please like, share, and subscribe.